Hello guys, I'm Kristen. Welcome back to Ready Player Us. Let's dive right back in to my Victorian Sims 4 legacy. This is the Browning family and we have James and Eloise here. And last episode, Eloise gave birth to triplets, which none of us were emotionally or physically prepared for. As you can see, she's not doing great. We're eating cake before 9 a.m. Although James doesn't seem to mind, quite honestly. But things are a little bit rough here. To be honest, we're going to be spending the next couple sim days rotating among taking care of the 3 children. And for some reason, these children seem really high maintenance. I feel like I say that all of the babies that in every game that I play are high maintenance, but every time Eloise interacts with them, they start screaming and actually losing relationship points. I'm not totally sure what that's about or why that's happening, but regardless, James seems to be getting in some positive interactions with them, so we're just gonna take it. However, he really does need to be focusing on the garden, so I think we're gonna send him out. As you can see, there are a lot of weeds and they look a little bit undertended. So we're gonna focus on that while Eloise gets maybe a little bit time to herself. Not much though. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and add one of these little booths so we can start selling some of our fish and maybe plants. I'm trying not to sell a bunch of stuff directly from their inventory. I haven't totally decided whether or not I want to do that. Well, that's something I would normally do in like my Victorian Sims 2 because I have like an entire neighborhood to focus on and I don't want too much social mobility. On the other hand, this is just one family. And in 10 generations, we'll see where we go. And it is nice that we don't actually have to like send them to non-Victorianized places yet in San Myshuno to have them sell stuff. However, I am working on Victorianizing the rest of Windenberg and all of their neighbors. So I'll actually be going through that process on Twitch. You can find me as Historical Simmer. And the reason I'm doing that is so we don't completely overwhelm my YouTube with like, watch me transition this cafe into a Victorian cafe videos. We don't need that. But I am also playing some Victorian Sims 2 on Twitch as well. So check it out if you want. I would love that. I have no friends, so. Wait, what's happening? Risky hookup in bed? No! No! Do not cheer for that. Your wife is literally inside with your 3 newborn triplets. I'm shook. I'm a little bit speechless. She's like, there's a window right there. She can absolutely see that. Meanwhile, Eloise is making the world go round by selling paintings for like a lot of money, since it doesn't seem as though James is actually selling a whole lot from our booths. I mean, really? All that and only like $176? But that's okay, because Eloise is gonna sell this one for like 800 simoleons or 700 simoleons. So James is a sleaze. I really wasn't expecting that. I mean, I don't think he actually has any flirty traits, so I was gonna say I feel like that's out of character, but this is episode 2. Maybe that is his character. Oh, well, they're actually spending some time together now. And he's flirting with Eloise now, which, I mean, I'm glad he's doing that, but I'm still a little bit peeved with him. Oh, it's love day. Oh, okay. Is he just lonely and annoyed that he has to take care of babies on love day instead of hanging out with a romantic interest? Oh gosh, can you imagine like having this nice romantic conversation with your husband and him just crawling into bed, going to sleep immediately? Poor Eloise. Alright, well, it's Saturday morning. Things are kind of chaotic. The appliances in the house are starting to break, so we're gonna have James take care of that. In the meantime, Eloise will be taking care of the babies. I'm hoping we can finally get some positive interactions in with them. so that way James can really focus on the garden and the selling. So actually things seem to be going a lot better. It looks like babies are finally developing positive interactions with Eloise, so that's great. And James is pretty much done taking care of the bathroom, so things are getting a little bit back under control. I like to see that. Although, to be honest, it doesn't seem like throughout the day James and Eloise get many opportunities to actually interact with each other. And I don't know, maybe that's contributing to his ideation of infidelity. Oh, that baby looks traumatized. I don't know why he's moping in the kitchen like that. Just sit down at the table. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like James is interested in spending too much time in the kitchen. Okay, finishing his food in the bathroom? That's not weird at all. Okay, well, I'll let Eloise get some food before we finish taking care of the babies, who, I mean, look at that face. He's so upset. James does continue to help out with the babies, maybe trying to make up for his behavior. Although I guess Eloise probably wouldn't know. She can't hear out the window, maybe. But today we make a little bit more of an effort to actually let them spend some time together, which I'm really hoping will help their relationship. I don't know what's going on. Is James having a midlife crisis already? Like 5 days into his life as a young adult? So Eloise has finished cleaning the bathroom, and it's time to go back to the babies again. But thankfully we've got this great painting to sell, although I don't know, maybe I should try and actually sell the paintings, like, as a craftable. Gosh, it's gonna take so long to actually sell all of these plants, because they're what, like $3 each? Yeah, as you can see, we've got a lot of work to do when it comes to Victorianizing the neighborhood. I've done a little bit of work, but absolutely not enough. But that's okay, we'll get there. Although, like, there's a lot of people walking around and not a lot of people actually buying any of our produce, which is kind of frustrating. I don't really know why it's not happening more organically, but I guess we'll see. Okay, babies overall are looking pretty good. It's time to age them up into toddlers. And normally, I'm very excited to age up everyone. I'm quite impatient. But if there's anything worse than babies, it's toddlers. Oh my god, there are so many of them. 3 toddlers at once. I can't imagine this going well for any of us. Alright, Theodore is aged up. We'll make him a charmer. And all that's left is... oh my gosh. He looks so pretentiously grumpy. I love it. That sass. Oh, I look forward to that child. No, I look forward to that teenager. He's gonna be a handful. Oh gosh, he's pretty exhausted and has not sold very much. We'll just go to bed. You're not benefiting us in any way, just sulking out there. So go to bed, and Eloise will continue to age up the children's. Okay, one more. Helena. Let's make her independent. I love independent toddlers. They can go to the bathroom by themselves. It's really such a great trait. Oh, look at her in her little coat. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. Okay, we're gonna have to... I think we'll put them in these 2 rooms, Yeah, we'll put the boys, so Theodore and Archibald will have the other room, and we'll keep Helena in the small room. Yeah, so we wound up selling the painting for $700 that we had in Eloise's inventory. I feel bad about it a little bit, but we needed the money for the toddlers so they could have beds. And you know, James seems to be a better father than he is partner, because he's actually spending quite a bit of time with the toddlers. I don't know where Eloise is. Maybe she's painting, maybe she's taking care of her needs. I don't know, but in the meantime, James is doing pretty good. We can actually start like teaching them some stuff. Oh no, she's so mopey. Yeah, it's also like in the middle of summer and aggressively hot. Everyone is kind of freaking out because of how hot it is, which is not ideal. Oh no, there are so many messes. Yeah, okay. There are 2 messes in one room already? God, you have to keep them entertained constantly. How do you manage that? Why are you angry from playing with toys? This is why I don't have kids. It makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. You're hot. You're inside. In pajamas. What do you want me to do? Okay, well, Eloise finally makes a break from the toddlers. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this. I think it's a glitch. Maybe it's not a glitch. Like their temperatures being super hot inside during the summer. So I'm really excited about this. I downloaded like a complete overhaul for groceries and cooking. And so your Sims actually have to like go to the store. It's a rabbit hole, or you can order it and buy individual ingredients for every recipe. And so what I'm going to try and do personally with this game is only make food that we have every ingredient for. And I think that's going to add quite a bit of expense, but I'm really excited about that level of detail. Oh, we have Johnny Frost. He's one of our other neighbors. I added their family in recently. I'll be playing them on Twitch, so you're not gonna see the Frost family legacy stuff on YouTube. But they're a neighbor, they've got kids our kids' age. Actually, they're already like children. And we've got a fish pie. Alright, time to put the little gremlins to bed. Seriously? Archibald, why? Why won't you stay in bed? Okay, it's fine. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a lot of CC yet for toddlers for the 19th century. I don't know, where do you guys get your Victorian era or historical custom content? Because I feel like there's just not near as much as I would love to have. Oh, that's so cute. Look at his little face. Okay, everyone's hanging out in the toddler's bedroom while they sleep? That just doesn't seem like a good idea. That seems like we're going to wake the toddlers up. Like a lot. Thank you guys for joining us today. Next time we will have children, and I'm very excited about that because, as you know, toddlers are not my favorite. Will James stay faithful? Tune in later to find out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya!